New month, fresh start. If April felt a little chaotic financially, you're not alone. Today, we're here resetting everything for me. Clear plans, better habits, and realistic goals. Let's get back into controlling our money. Hey friends, hey, if you are new to the channel, my name is Simone, your new favorite cash stuffer. If you're not new, then it is just your favorite cash stuffer. Before I jump into May, we just need to quickly look back at April. So some things that went well for me for the month of April, I was able to cash stuff all of my sinking funds. I was able to cash stuff all of my saving challenges. Plus, I added a new saving challenge binder slash, saving series, which is the Bridgerton series. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, definitely go ahead and check it out. It's just like short, sweet, to the point kind of cash stuffing and saving challenge type of deal. Overspending. For the most part, I overspend in the personal spending section. So for personal spending for the month of April, I only budgeted $60. $60, y'all, $60. And I went over and above the $60. The reason why I budgeted $60 to begin with, my plan was to get a regular oil change. That was not the case. I ended up doing a synthetic oil change. On average, a regular oil change may or may not cost between $60 to $80. So that's pretty much what the budget was for. When I went to go and get the oil change, my car had issues, y'all. She was acting up. Okay, so in total, I think I ended up spending more or less $3,000 to get things up with the car. I had to do the oil change, I had to do the spark plug, and I had to do a differential oil change on both of the cast-in, the two at the front and then the two at the back. I had to get my front stabilizer done, and then I had to get all 4 brake pads replaced as well as a transmission oil change. And yeah, that ran me a good penny. So yeah, car maintenance did it. So all of my unexpected expenses came with my car maintenance pretty much. For me, I definitely spend more than I planned, but instead of feeling guilty, we're just gonna take notes and adjust accordingly, okay? All right, with all that said, let's jump into May and let's have a purposeful May. So I'm not going to focus too much on personal, and I'm not going to focus on health and wellness at this particular moment. I just want to do the finances. So I would love to save at least $1,000 across the board. I think I might go a little bit over that. I want to pay off at least 5% of one of my credit card, and I want to stick to my grocery budget. Yep, that's a big one. And the grocery budget, if you've been following the channel for a minute, my grocery budget is always wilding out. Thinking about doing a no spend, but the last 2 months of this summer or the school year is going to be way too busy for me to say, let's do a no spend month, okay? I really just want to keep it realistic. And a good plan you can follow is better than a perfect plan. That's what I say, okay? Perfect plans, sometimes you quit them. In terms of my personal, my health and wellness and business, I'm just going to keep that off the record for now. So not too much on the monthly spread. I am going to just go ahead and add my pay dates because this month is a magic month. I got paid on Friday, and then I will get paid again on the 15th, and I will also get paid again on the 29th. So that is kind of nice. And I'm also moving this month. What that means is I will not be paying out of pocket for my rent for this month because that was a part of my first and last month rent. If you live in Canada, then you know how the whole rental market is with first, last month rent. Okay, so let's just jump into building my budget. So for payroll one, I'm just going to round things off. For paycheck one, I am planning on 1,700, the same as paycheck two. The first other is that bonus pay that I will be getting. Other, I am going to budget 3,100, and then going into rollover, I have 500. So let's go ahead and add all of that up. So I am going to be working with $8,700. So rent will be 0 for this month because that is my first and last month was done. I will be moving soon, so I'm currently living out my last month's rent. So I do not need to pay rent for the month of May. However, I am going to just shuffle down and say I do plan to hire movers. I don't want to do it. I did do it the last time around and it was both physically and mentally exhausting. So I don't want to do that. I'm just going to make sure I plan wisely, pack accordingly, and I'm taking the whole month of May to just pack really nicely so that when the movers come, everything is just smooth and easy. So with that said, I'm just going to put movers, and then I'm going to budget $1,500 for move-in service. Netflix will be $27.11. My water bill will be $113. Canva is $16.99. Shopify $80. My bank fees after my rebate $5. My Apple is $146. My car insurance will be $173. My tenant insurance will be $27. Oh, here is the Apple. So I did write it down. I'm so silly. You know what? $450. I thought I did not write it down. So let me just go ahead and white this one out just in case I have something that I want to plug in. Hopefully I do not. Okay, internet is $41. My life insurance is going to be $136. My electric, I'm going to say $10 because last month it was about $8 and some change, so I'll say $10. My Prime bill is $11.30. My Amazon bill that I have is going to be 100 and no, actually, so last month was the last payment on my Amazon bill, so I don't need to do that anymore. That's scratched off. And then I have my phone bill for $260. I was about to put $160, which would have been nice, but that is not the case. And then Affirm $143. So let me just go ahead and add all of that up. So that gives me a total of $2,549.36. So let's subtract that from 8,700, and that gives me a balance of $6,150.64 to work with. So moving on over into my variables, I have groceries. I plan to spend $600. I don't want to do too much grocery shopping just because this is my last month in this apartment. I don't want to be moving with groceries, okay? So I'm just going to buy what we need as we need it and not overspend too much on groceries. Gas did go up. Currently, gas is at $1.80. Tell me what the price of gas is where you are currently located. I know I watched one budget bestie on YouTube and she was saying gas is almost at $6 where she is, the state where she is from. So let me know, how much do you pay for gas currently? Here in Ontario, we are paying $1.80. That's what I've seen so far. I think I've seen up to $1.90 per per liter, okay? So with that said, I'm going to budget 180 for gas, and I don't think I need that much to budget for, but it's better to be safe than sorry. For household, I'm going to say 80, and for my spending, I'm going to say $200 because believe it or not, I'm not done with my car yet. I still need to change over my winter tires to my all season. Why I waited this long? We live in Canada and sometimes the weather can be a little tricky. Sometimes it snows in April and even early May. Okay, so I just wanted to wait things out a little bit. So I do need to change over my tires. So I'm budgeting $200 for that. And for children this month, I'm going to budget $500 just because the school year is wrapping up. And at the end of the school year, they do a lot of trips and stuff like that and special events. So I want to make sure that I'm able to pay for those things. So we're going to do 500 and call it a day. So let's see where we stand. Variables are coming in at 1,560, which is not that bad. Not that bad at all. Okay, so $6,150.64. Take away 1,560. That leaves me with $4,590.64. Next up, I have my savings and my investment. This is the area where I will pay myself first. Emergency is getting $25. The Heart of Savings will be getting $30 this month. 1 month ahead will get $50. Rainy Day will be getting $45. My $5 challenge, I'm going to put $15 in that one, and my $10 challenge will get 40. 31 days is going to get 46. My 52 weeks challenge is going to get 74, sorry. My spring challenge will get $40 and my 100 envelope will get 80. I'm really trying to step this one up just a little bit. And then my monthly challenge, which is I'm on May, will get $80. Okay, so this is pretty much my bills binder / month ahead type of binder. I will not be using any of this to go towards current bills. I'm just going to try to save as much for the entire year and see the total and then add it to my 1 month ahead challenge. So that will cover all of my bills for 1 month, and then we'll go into 3 to 6 months and so on and so forth. So let's do that quickly. So rent is getting $35. The electric will get $5. My tenant insurance, which I am shopping around for a new tenant insurance, and they're just doing too much. Like currently for tenant insurance, I pay $27. Now that I'm shopping around, tenant insurance is going even as high as $100. Like, who is paying $100 for tenant insurance? Like, go and kick rocks. Internet is getting $5. Phone is getting 15, and miscellaneous is going to get 5. I'm out of space, but I did add a new challenge series, which is my Bridgerton challenge. So I'm just going to put it down at the very bottom because I do want to make sure I put that in the budget and don't forget it and just be all over the place. So for that, I plan to put $105 in total. So let's go ahead and add everything up and see where I am with savings and investments. Okay, I almost forgot the Bridgertons. Ugh, I can't believe it. And it's the one that I said I didn't want to forget. So I have a total of $700 going towards my savings and investment for the month of May. So let's do a little bit of subtraction. I have $4,590.64. Take away 700. All right, so I have $3,890.64 remaining. Okay, so for my household, I am going to be adding $35, and I'm stepping up this month. Things are closing in. Okay, we're nearing Q2. So we gotta step up our game, okay? Medical will be getting $30. Boss Babe is getting $10. Birthday is getting $20. Car maintenance, which was my kryptonite for April and it continues a little bit into May, is getting $20. Retirement is going to get $15. 3 to 6 months is getting $30. Clothes is getting $20. Gifts is getting $20. My Costco, $25. Registration is getting $20. School, which is pretty much back to school shopping, is getting $20. Special event is going to get $20 as well. As far as my wish list is concerned, that is getting $25. Vacation, which I do need one desperately, is getting $20. Uncle Sam is getting $15. Investment is getting $15 as well. So miscellaneous is getting $13, and that is a roll the dice type of challenge that I'm doing. So pretty much from here on down is self-care. So shopping is going to get $20. Date night is going to get $20 as well. My glasses, contacts, that is getting $15. Nails is getting $10. The hair is getting $10 as well. I really want to go to Sephora. I do have a Sephora gift card, but I'm gonna save a little bit more. So beauty is going to get $10, and then savings is going to get, what did I say savings is going to get? I don't quite remember. Let's say $10, and if anything we'll just adjust accordingly. Let's add everything up and see what we're doing for our sinking funds this month. My sinking funds will be getting $498. Let me just flip back over. So $3,890.64. Take away 498, and that leaves me with $3,392.64. And things are looking pretty good this month, and I think it's because I'm moving. And guys, this move is going to save me so much, and I'm going to have a lot of extra funds to do some things. So we're gonna be planning wisely, okay? We're gonna take advantage of this opportunity. For MasterCard, I want to do 200. My Visa, I want to do 4. Y'all, my Flexit is paid in full. I am so happy, so happy about that. I am not going to increase my payment on my student loan because it is on a wrap. If you live in Canada, you know what a wrap is. It's like an interest relief type of program. So I want to focus on debts that have a lot of interest, okay? For my MBNA MasterCard, I want to put 100 on that. All right, so let's see how much is going towards that. Okay, so this month we are looking at $730. And you know what? I could pay a little bit more if I want to, because we are going to have quite a bit of leftovers. But because I'm moving, I just want to make sure I save as much money as possible. So I have $3,392.64. Take away 730. So I'm going to have $2,662.64. Love that for me. Let me just go ahead and quickly fill in the summary, and then we'll go over that together. All right, so that is all done. The budget is for $8,700. My fixed expenses are coming in at $2,549.36. Variables $1,560. Savings and investment is getting $700. My sinking funds $498. My debt is $730, which leaves me with a remaining balance of $2,662.64, which is such a blessing, okay? May is our reset month. No pressure to be perfect, just consistent. If you're also resetting your budget this month, comment reset below so we can keep each other accountable. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more simple budget content. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, y'all. Big time forward.